Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with the Eddie Horvath
Morning,
and
Marky.
ZZ Mark.
Hey,
And-
morning,
morning,
Hey,
Eddie.
you got your
Yes.
neck thing on.
One of our viewers sent Eddie and I this, and it's cold enough out here. I thought I'd try it out today. And
Yeah,
He cut his beard off. Did you see that?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
minded.
Look at
I'm
that.
minded.
People are going to think that you cut that off. They'll be upset. And it is the 11th of March, and we got a little bit of overnight snow. I think we got more snow overnight, just dusting, than we had all February. So it's like 30 degrees. It's not a bad day, but warm weather's on the way. And this might be the last video that you'll see us standing in front of the burn barrel. We got a surprise coming next week.
are we going electric?
I don't know. You got to watch next week. It'll be a surprise.
Interesting.
All right. Super thankses. John, I'm not going to even try to say your last name, but John has a picture of Gumby by his thing all the time. So, John, I don't know, something ski. Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, John.
Russ Hughes, thank you.
Thanks, Russ.
Chuck Pittman, thank you.
Chuck.
And Whiskey Dale, thank you again.
Dale again, thank
yes,
you.
thank you.
Thanks, Dale.
And we want to send out a get well wishes to Chris Smith. When he sent a comment, he said he was still in the hospital. I hope everything's all right, Chris. Hope you get better. And thank you for watching us.
Thanks, Chris.
And what do you got there, Mark?
Hey, it was two Fridays ago we were having that live chat, and Nuts 319 is with the Forest Grove Sportsman Association. They're having a trout fishing tournament, and he has asked if we could just do a quick shout out. You could sponsor a fish, put a tag on a fish. If that fish gets caught, there's a $25 bonus that's awarded to that angler for catching that fish.
You want to give him a close-up on the
Yeah,
camera?
we'll get you close up if you want some of this information. If you're in this area, he would really appreciate you.
And you can go ahead and freeze the video, and you can check that out.
That'd work.
And thanks for watching this.
All right. And what do we got going today, Eddie?
We're back to custom sawing.
Custom sawing.
4/4
And
grade saw.
Everybody loved that video for Friday Eve. That oak, and there's still some argument. Was it black oak? Was it scarlet oak? I
It was
think,
scarlet oak. I smelled it
yeah, I seen you
because I
on the video. I actually said Eddie's
Yeah,
Eddie's
he did.
liking this. He's smelling the board,
Well,
so
sometimes smell
tells you everything.
tells you everything. But
Well,
we're not getting it sawed like this.
let's get to work.
It'll work.
Okay, everybody, let's get started here. We're going to do some more custom sawing here today, so we got everything nice and warmed up. So let's get another log. First two logs that we cut today were just, yeah, bad. So we didn't even want to film them. That log's log, and I'm trying to get log. And people ask about, did we ever run the carriage off the tracks? Well, you can't. There's bumpers down there. That's what they're for the bumping. So, let's get this log opened on the worst face. A lot of people said, why don't you explain why you make the decision you make? And that's a good idea. Normally, I try to open on a bad face. That way I got 3 remaining faces that are good. In this case, I don't know about that. They ain't so good. All right, let's get rid of some of this big and chunky. In this case, I just wanted to get rid of it. Normally I'd take it off in smaller pieces, but there's nothing here we're salvaging. Now we're into a nice wide board. Now if that was a nice clear face, I'd open that up as easy as possible. All right, let's roll this back. I'm gonna pull up just a little bit more. All right, I think we're done with Mr. Master Dog. And there's Mr. Laser. Let's try to get a face so we can edge. That will work. You're trying to get anything from 4 to 5 inches on an opening face, and we'll make that real easy. If you have a mill, you can make some really good money custom sawing for people. We do not quarter saw in this mill, nor am I really interested to do quarter sawing on this mill. That's for you band millers. Handset mills are actually easier to quarter saw on. If I try to drag a piece back here, it'd be disastrous. There we go, first little boom. Tell you what, I'm gonna bump that front eye a little bit, take the dogs back up. All right. Yeah, my taper buttons are off to my side, so I got to sort of reach over and feel where they're at. Yeah, I should have took more than that. All right, now we'll get a face. Like that, where that chainsaw scored that thing, that just makes a flying projectile. That held on. Alright, let's work that other face. What do we got to remember, everybody? What do we have out on the front head block? There it is. Put the taper away. Boom. All right. That looks all right. Take a thin one off. We can edge them out of board. There we go. That's better. And we figure we'll be changing them saw bits out here before long. Get through some of these dirty, dusty logs. He's scraping a little bit on the back, but it's all right. Let's see here. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we got that part box just about perfect there. Let's lay down and start another. Work up north and south faces a little bit. That way we got some nice wide boards. Somebody says little booms, I should just say thud or thump. All right, let's see what Mr. Laser says here. Where you at? There it is. giving you a little aerial shot today. Thanks to Pete, Nuts 319. I actually got a magnetic base for the GoPro. I'm gonna take one more off. I know we're getting close to the pit, but we gotta get boards off of this and lighten her up. And my GoPros, they film different. One puts stuff into a 11-minute, 45-second file, and then the other one, what are we, about 18 minutes? So I just run the multicam for the first 11 minutes and 45 seconds and switch over. Tell you what, let's film some 4-inch boards off, because otherwise this will just be a wasted piece of nothing here. Once I get too small, then I can't dog it down, so that's pretty much my cutoff point. That's the other advantage is the handset mill. There are advantages. Plus you get to stand right in front of the blade when stuff's flying at you. That's an advantage. We'll take 2 off each side. We're right in the pit there. Well, when you're sawing, there's techniques for nice logs, and there's techniques for just garbage. What's nice about them loader arms, it pushes them back. It actually will take the spring out of the darn thing if it wants. Enough of this log. There ain't nothing there worth saving. My button ain't going, there it goes. My up button's been acting up on me a little bit. A little slow like I am. Alright. What do we got here? Another fine example of a custom sawing log. This is real pretty. Okay, let's go all the way back. Let me pull up a little bit so we get a hold of it. Let's get rid of that bow. I think we'll just go with that, huh? All right. That is beautiful. Let's get rid of some of that. The beauty of custom sawing. You saw it, you get paid for the footage. You don't have to deal with none of this garbage. It leaves here. I'm just being careful here. I don't want to stick the saw in that crazy grain pattern. That's a good place to stick a saw, right there. It will stick. You start hammering into there. Take a little bit more. This log really has nothing going for it. We might get a nice, decent board here. Nah, there's knots in it. Oh, we might do a third log. You guys got kind of gypped here. Alright, let's lay it down and let's just saw this bugger off. Yeah, we're getting into cold weather. Whenever we skated through February with really nothing. But we can taste spring on the doorstep now. My favorite time of the year. Maybe we'll get out in the woods with Pete. That's 319. And we got a lot of stuff falling out of that butt of that log. So nice. Alright, let's work that last face off. I'm going to go out there and grab that before it gets caught between the knees. We are back. I'm going to put the doggies in. Lost track of where I was at here, buddy. Bring it back forward again. There we go, there's the laser. That's good. Not that worried about this piece of junk. Alright. Let's go for that other face there. This thing is on a square for one thing. About a log that wasn't worth sawing, there it is. cracking and falling apart. We're just going to saw it to get it off of here, everybody. But when people bring you something, you want it sawed, you just saw it. I'm going to take a little shim off of here. It's all out of squares. We're not going to turn it again, we're just going to peel them off. Look at that, just falling apart. That's it. Last board. Alright, let's saw something bigger. People like the longer sawing videos, so there you go. A little bit bigger log here. Trying to get lined up here. About 8 foot is really a pain in my rear end on this mill. Well, in this case, we're going to look for what we can get through with the saw. Alright, we got a hold of it. Oh, let's put the master dog down. I get my little furnace lid again here, buddy. And someone said, why don't you run a line from the motor over here, put a heater in here. Nah. Alright, let's get started on this log. I'm just making sure I'm clearing that saw. That's a bad situation there. Okay. Alright, let's peel one more off. Then we can put this down on my block. Cooking with gas. Alright, Mr. Master Dog, go home. Doggy's up. Doggy's in, out of the way. Let's turn this over. Might have a boom, I don't know. A little bit of a thump. Alright, let's start with that. Take a little bit more here. That way that little knuckle didn't fall down in and get caught in something. 3 ugly logs today. But a big ugly log's better than a small ugly log, I think. Let's put that down. He does have some nice little white oaks over there, which I'd like to film. Boom. Let's keep chopping it up. Looks like some sort of white oak. There's a lot of different species of white oak. I like the one that smells like the whiskey barrel. Tell you what, since we're pulling off decent stuff, we'll take one more off of this face. Then we got 11 3/4 remaining. That's good. And the pith is still pretty centered, not bad. That's why I'm going back so far. That will work. The doggies don't like to wake up. Let's take a couple more off of this face. All right. Nah, let's work the top bottom. That's a waste of a board there. There he is. Still one taper pushed out. got a little bit, I got a couple valves leaking on me. And there's not much more good on this log, but we're going to saw it down. See where we're at in that pith here real quick, everybody. Let's roll it. We're getting too close. I don't know if there's a piece of junk under there. Yes, there is. Sitting down on the blocks, so we gave it a little go round. All right, there he is, Mr. Laser. Let's just start cutting more boards. That's garbage. We're almost done here, everybody. Oh. Chewy is getting all excited there. Here. Alrighty, everybody, we'll catch you here at the end. Alrighty, there it is. That's a whole log deck. Well, that's not all of it. So it wasn't all that nice, and then here's the stuff that was edged off. So there you go. And it's not too bad. We did all right for a couple hours, and it's just a little chilly out here, and we got some nice weather coming our way, hopefully. And there's the boys.
Just right where you left us.
Yep, we started here and we ended up here. So
you've been warm the whole time.
Yeah, and but yeah, everybody, and like Mark said on the last video, share this with your friends and family, co-workers, and get someone else to subscribe to our channel.
Hit that like button.
Yeah, the like button really helps us, so please please do that if you get a chance.
Even if you don't like us, just hit it in.
Yeah, even if you so, and is there something else you wanted to say, ZZ?
Just how many subscribers we have?
65,100 subscribers as of this morning. Thank each and every one of you.
Yes,
That's another milestone, and we got a lot of entertainment coming your way this year. So everybody, thanks again. We'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.